Hello again, everyone. Thank you for joining me today on YouTube. I'm Doug Miles. This is part 2 of my interview with actress Elizabeth Roehm, who played the assistant DA on Law & Order at the time we spoke. I hope you enjoy it. Thank you for watching, and look for my other interviews coming up right here on YouTube.
Again, in the campaign, you'll notice that there's the celebrity volunteer and the hometown hero volunteer are touching in some way. Maybe they're hugging, maybe they're high-fiving, maybe they're dancing. Because that's what we do. You know, we try to reach out and, and in a simple way, but in a meaningful way, touch the lives of somebody, whether it's paying their bills, providing a hotel after a fire, or, just water, or just someone to talk to.
Something simple, yeah.
Yeah.
We're talking with Elizabeth Roehm, actress and coordinator, one of the American Red Cross Celebrity Cabinet for the Red Cross Volunteer Program. And do you make your home in New York still, Elizabeth, or do you kind of go both coasts?
Yeah, I do. I live between New York and L.A. I mean, ever since I left Law & Order, I've primarily been, only been shooting movies and TV movies. So I've been, I don't know, at this point living out of a suitcase for about 2 years. I don't know how that sounds, but I guess that's about the sum of it.
Well, I love that show. I've been watching it since probably the second or third year. And it's always been that kind of show. It's kind of like the old Dragnet in a sense. I mean, it's almost just the facts man. But they also put in some character stories occasionally. I think that's part of the charm. Not too much of the characters, but a little bit. And I guess your character kind of evolved a lot, especially the last year. And that surprise final scene was kind of kick.
I can't live that down.
I don't want to bring it up again. I know you're asked about it all the time, but did it affect you either positively or negatively, that scene? Or?
It's not either. I think it's more curiosity on people's parts to find out why, at the end of such a long
I
run.
wouldn't have guessed.
I was on this show longer than anybody else. Why it would end in such a way. And, I guess there's just a simple answer, because we were being creative.
Yeah.
Well,
it was a great twist.
So, there wasn't anything too complex. I mean, my character definitely took a strong point of view when it came to gay rights. So, but I don't know if it went any deeper than that. Nobody missed any big clues.
Well, you could see it coming a few episodes before, like you get in these little arguments with Fred Thompson.
Arguing with Fred Thompson on camera was very fun.
Yeah.
He could be very intimidating.
I would imagine, yeah. He's a big guy, isn't he? Like 6'5", and
I had to just bark back.
Yeah, right. Is that a fun set? I'd love to see, because you don't often see the characters, smile or laugh a lot. There must be some outtake reels that must be funny from that show. Are there any?
Yeah, no. Sam Waterston and Fred Thompson and Jerry Orbach were and are, obviously I'm referring to Jerry in the past tense, but, everybody was just, able to just laugh and tell a great joke, and we had a lot of good times. I had a lot of great times with them. They're still having good times, but I'm doing it elsewhere. I'm doing it with the American Red Cross.
Oh yeah, no, and you've done some TV movies and a lot of other things as well. But I miss just speaking about Jerry for a second. I miss him. He was a great Broadway star. I saw him in 42nd Street, and of course he did Chicago. Really one of the most prolific song and dance men, which a lot of people probably forgot because he played this character so well on TV.
Yeah, no, Jerry was really just a man of many talents. And I learned so much. I feel really, really grateful that I was able to work with such illustrious people so early on, because I certainly learned my P's and Q's from them. Get my work done and go home.
Great pool player, I understand, too.
Stay out of trouble.
He shot a good game of pool, too, I know. Jerry Orbach.
He shot a mean game of pool for the Friars Club.
You mentioned the Friars. Are you a member?
I am, yeah.
That must be fun.
It is fun. It's a good organization for actors and entertainers and musicians, comedians.
My uncle was the shepherd of the Lambs Club, which is another theatrical club. I'm sure you know about it. And the Friars is that type of club as well. I think I saw you on one of those roasts on TV. They flashed you on the dais.
I did the roast for, I think it was Paul Schaefer, or I'm not sure. Paul Schaefer is actually a part of our campaign.
Volunteer.
Yeah. Well, he participated in our Hometown Heroes campaign. He's got a few really good posters coming out. So I hope everybody will keep their eyes peeled. It's a really, really beautiful campaign. They're all black and white photographs. And Timothy Greenfield Sanders is, world renowned. He's done some really beautiful books of portraiture, and he's definitely a great artist. So I think people will notice them.
What do you got coming up next as far as acting goes, Elizabeth?
Well, I've got about 5 things in the can, so I'm a little bit looking forward to taking a holiday in Vietnam and Cambodia to do work with the Red Cross. I'm going to go for about 2 weeks, and we're going to visit a local delegate there and, see what's happening with their health care and so forth, and education with their children and so forth. But I've got a few movies coming out, one on ABC called Masters of Science Fiction that is a series of movies that Stephen Hawking is narrating, and Terry O'Quinn was my co-star. Sam Waterston did a movie for it, as well as did Anne Hesh and Malcolm McDowell. So a lot of really wonderful people contributed to that. Then I have a movie coming out with Anthony Michael Hall and the great late Chris Penn, Tony Danza, and Frank Whaley from Pulp Fiction. And then I just did a movie with Eric Roberts called The Spy and the Sparrow, and another movie with Vivica Fox called San Saba. So I got a lot of... I'm taking a break. I'm going on the road with the American Red Cross in Vietnam and Cambodia.
Folks can go to the American Red Cross website if they want to get involved, right? That's the easiest way?
Yes, they can. Absolutely. www.redcross.org.
.org. And, well, Elizabeth, it's been fun to talk to you. As I said, I've enjoyed the work on TV, and I hope you...